Hey everybody, I'm First Alert meteorologist Dennis Brown. As we look at your First Alert weather headlines, we're talking about rain and snow in portions of our area tonight and to the day tomorrow. Windy and cold for Friday. How about winds gusting up to 40 miles an hour at times and rain showers as we go into early next week. So going through the rest of this afternoon and evening, you'll notice increasing clouds and also increasing showers, especially for greater Boston, and the opportunity for some of that rain to change over into snow the farther west that we are. So we have a First Alert posted for it's going to really be for tomorrow, but it starts late tonight with the event. Best snow accumulations still west and northwest of Boston. You'll notice that we still have a winter weather advisory that goes into effect tonight into tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. That's for Central Mass and portions of New Hampshire. 2 to 5, maybe up to 6 inches of snow, and we'll likely have some slippery roads around. Let's track it on First Alert Futurecast. Again, as we go through the rest of this afternoon and this evening, really no problems into the early part of the evening. You'll just notice some clouds thickening up at times. Here comes that wet weather in the form of snow from western Mass pushing towards Central Mass, and all the green at 11 o'clock tonight. That's indicating that cold rain for Boston, even for the Cape and the islands, South Shore. It's mainly going to be a cold rain. But going through the early morning hours on Thursday, that's at 3 o'clock, through the rest of the morning, we're going to be dancing along that line there, that rain-snow line, right there just west of Boston. So the farther west you are, outside of 495 and to the north and west toward Manchester, we'll likely have that best opportunity to see snow accumulations. And then you'll notice as we go through late morning, we get a bit of a break. We might actually see a squall of snow coming through quickly. Now, that will happen around lunchtime and toward about 2:30 with this model run. But you'll see here there's an opportunity that Boston could see some wet snowflakes mixing in, but accumulations will be very, very low as we head toward Boston. But there you go. There could be some areas closer to maybe 3 to 5 inches toward Worcester. Yeah, Leominster there, even farther to the north, even higher than that. But we'll call it about maybe a coating up to an inch for a few areas here and there in greater Boston. But it's largely going to be a lot more rain than snow here. So you'll see the timeline. This evening is really rain. We might see a little wintry mix there later in the afternoon for tomorrow. Worcester, you're going to see the opportunity for more snow. And then for the Merrimack Valley, there will be opportunities for snow as well, much more than what Boston will see. A lot of us, though, will be feeling the winds as we go through later tonight into our Thursday. We're going to have those winds really starting to pick up as we move through the next several hours, gusts to maybe 35 miles an hour, even higher from Thursday into Friday morning. So we've got some cold weather on the way. And we're also going to really feel it, a bit of a bite there. Strong winds definitely likely for the Cape and the islands going into Friday, too. Those squalls, that's just the storm headlines there. Around noon or so for tomorrow, and the cold, cold weather as we go into Friday. You'll really need to bundle up as we move through your Friday. And I want to show you the temperatures here on the 10-day forecast. About 32 degrees, but it will feel even colder with the winds. Dry for the weekend, then we'll have some rain showers early next week.